right, thank you so much for tuning back in to another reaction video. My name is Chris.
I'm Sam.
We are Offset.
Era!
Woohoo!
Yay!
All right, now you've seen in the title, we're bringing back
Mission Souls. And this time, this is an interesting one. This is a live video, live at Bacoor City, Cavite. Forgive me if that's a mispronunciation.
Right.
It says in the video description, shout out to all the soulmates who came to enjoy music with us at Herman Harrell Horn School Covered Court.
All right, this one's got 86,000 views. It was released a month ago.
Nice.
We have not seen them play live like this before. So
I think we saw them do like a patio show or something like that.
Yeah.
But like a live setting like this would be interesting to see. Because we're used to seeing them in like their home studio, like.
Okay, the song is called "Sugar." We're going down by Fall Out Boy.
I talked about it before we went live.
Okay.
Yeah, Sugar, we're going down by Fall Out Boy. I got a funny story about this. My first band, he's probably not going to laugh because I've already told him and Vince about it, but my first band, we used to cover this song, and one day, the singer, flubbed a line in the chorus, and he said, "We're going down, down on a merry-go-round." So every time that song would come on the radio or we would play, and I think there was a couple of times he actually did that live.
Yes, 86,000 views on this 1 month ago. It was put out. All right, let's jump into some comments and we'll get started on this.
The synchronized jump by Naces and Nisha was awesome. You can see them experiment with how to perform and move around on stage. Yeah, that's a very important element when it comes to live performance. Having some sort of like not necessarily having full on choreographed moves, but having a sense of synchronicity with one of your bandmates, like mirroring each other's movements or doing like a similar guitar neck lift up jibe. Like he and I do that live to certain songs. Like we'll both jump to Watch It Burn and run around to like Burning Tires and stuff. And like headbanging, like last night at the Brass Mug, like when we were standing in a triangle form to like just riffing out when we were doing Feel Alive. You know?
All right. Well, that said, let's go ahead and jump into.
Yeah, I know. I went off on a tangent there. I apologize. Sorry about the lack of comments for this time.
That's okay. We're jumping in.
I'm a storyteller. I don't know when to shut up sometimes. All right, anyways, for those of you jumping in with us for the very first time, welcome to the channel.
Welcome indeed. Got a bunch of Mission Soul stuff we've checked out in the past in a playlist. Go check it out on our site or our playlist, our channels, and let us know what we should check out if we haven't seen something that you should be checking out. But if you're not new,
you know what time it is.
You know what time it is. It's time for
the glorious,
the epic
transition.
All right. Okay, where's the heck? What's going on here? There we go. All right, without further ado, Mission Souls live, Bacoor City, Bacoor.
It's got negative lighting started.
Yes. All
That's
right,
wild.
Sugar, we're going down, Fall Out Boy. Here we go. Lots of what seems to be reverb on the side.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was a major echo.
Yeah.
Nice.
A lot of reverb. Almost, I would say it's like a delay on the vocals and the drums. A lot going on there. Hey, she's using your same wireless.
Nice. Yeah, except hers works.
Yeah, well, for now.
Yeah, hers
we don't know
works.
what brand she's got.
Mine worked just fine for so long, and then we got up on stage, and then it drops the ball.
I think she's using one too. There's a different.
I love the drive on her bass tone.
Yeah.
And one more thing, maybe it's like my color preference, but I love that shade of blue on her bass, that cobalt blue with the black pickguard.
Yep.
That's really cool. Yep. That's a great color scheme.
I think they're all Fender too.
Well, yeah, Fender's rock.
I got giant. All right, I catch that. Ooh, nice jumps from the girls there.
That was cool.
Almost knocked the camera over. Nice jam.
Banging to it. That's really cool. Sick.
Look at all this camera set up.
We want to thank everyone out there watching us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram.
So they actually speak fluent English. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, the Philippines, if I'm not mistaken, at one point was a U.S. territory.
All right. That was
Mission Souls.
With Sugar We're Going Down.
Yep.
Fall Out Boy. I thought it was great. It's cool to see them not so polished. Obviously, that was all the original audio, and you could tell there were some couple sour notes, couple little flat pieces there. Overall, though,
it happened.
Solid.
It happens.
It's hard to hear a really good song. That's a difficult song to cover the way that they covered it, especially on the drums.
Yeah.
So I, really knocking it out. Doing some, from what I can detect, slightly different.
Shaking it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And I have always, insisted that if you're gonna do a cover, you gotta vamp it up, with your own original flair to it. Like not to the expense of the core of the song, but with enough original elements to make the listener go, "Oh, that's different.
Exactly.
That's different."
Absolutely. Yeah, with all the riffing, all of the different things, the driving on the bass, everything kind of fit with this song. So overall, sounded great.
Yeah.
Interesting to see though. I like to see them like playing live. It's like it's a different animal, right? Playing in front of people is different than being able to film yourself and then fix the audio later. So nice to be able to see them in a live, raw kind of a moment there. So very cool. I'm really interested too. My last thing I would say about this band is I really would be interested in what their originals would go. Which direction is it going to go? Is it going to be pop punk? Is it going to be more classical rock? Is it going to be more? Because
they've covered they've covered so many different decades of music. I think they're capable of just about anything.
I'd love to see like a pop punk band or something like that.
Yeah, like maybe with like some
or pop rock
with some nods to classic rock or whatever. Just feels right.
All right, well, that was our reaction. Let us know in the comments if you want us to check out anything
kids,
else.
that's how I do it.
Yeah. Let us know what we should check out next from Mission Souls, either in the comments, community post, or anywhere else, really. You can message us on Patreon as well. And we will jump into the next one. But in the meantime, we are
Offset Era. Specifically 2/3 of Offset Era, Southwest Florida's premier punkcore three-piece. We have an extensive playlist of all of our original music if you're curious as to what we sound like and what punkcore entails specifically.
Yeah.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, of course.
Right. But right now, our biggest focus is now we've just entered the Battle of the Bands hosted by Ernie Ball.
That's
in
right.
order to secure a spot on the Warp Tour in 2026.
Yes.
We posted about it on our post tab, and we have had some people go in and like it. We have 3 videos on there.
And all 3 of them got enough votes to
fill the vote tab. But I don't know
Yeah.
exactly how it works, but I know there's a panel of judges. It does go off your votes, so the more votes, the merrier. I will put links in the description of this video and on our post tab. If you could do us a solid, please, and go vote for our videos on the Ernie Ball page. We would love to get our shot.
It would be such a dream come true and such a thrill and a privilege to get on Warped Tour. That would open the door to so many opportunities down the road.
Right.
You know, for us. So we're putting our faith in all of our viewers and subscribers around the world. We're in this together, and if you're able to get us to help us get that big extra step to get on Warped Tour and then to go forward and onwards and upwards from there.
It would mean a lot, I think, is what he means to say. But yeah, please let us know. Please make sure you do vote for us. I'll put the links in the description as mentioned.
We do have some shows in the works. We have one show on the
that's right.
books a little bit down the road, Saturday, June 6th at the Backyard Social in Estero, Florida,
Right.
with Light Years Later and the Disorderly.
There we go. So far, we don't have anything else, but we will be continuing to.
But that's going to change very quickly.
Yes, it will. I think that is the end of this video. Thank you again for commenting, liking, and subscribing. Let us know what you want to see in the next one.
And we'll see you then.
We'll see you there. Peace out.